Currently, our state is neglecting its due responsibility in the administration of this program. The rules are very clear. However, there are certain areas that need definition. They need definition because we are being persecuted against in the following of these rules.
Right.
We do not expect our state to understand all the intricacies of cannabis cultivation. However, we do expect them to protect and uphold our rights.
That's right.
Our local law enforcement right now is unable to do their job because of due to a lack of direction by the state. We're here today to demand that direction. We currently have multiple cases across the state where there are clear violations of these patients' rights. People that are patients, they are not drug dealers, they're patients. They're citizens. They're regular people, their friends, their neighbors, their sons, their daughters, their fathers, their sisters and brothers. They're regular people. They're not drug lords, they're not kingpins. They're patients. This lack of direction by our state is simply due to a lack of direction from the state.
There you go. That's right.
We need our state to cooperate with our patients and caregivers and our medical marijuana community to help develop this program to its fullest extent.
Arrest Randy Colbrane. If you want
On
to
December 4th, 2008, Michigan voters passed a law to allow patients access to their medicine. They also approved a method for patients to be able to access that medicine. Now, the general public does not remember the details of this program. Your average person is not going to remember that it's 12 plants per person, or that it's 2.5 ounces per patient. What the people of the state of Michigan understand is that people need access to their medicine.
That's right.
People of the state understand that this is medicine.
Yes,
The typical voter is not going to get lost in the details of the program. The typical voter votes when things make sense, and it makes sense to allow people to have access to their medicine.
Let my blow go. Democracy is here again in 2010. The people. Get rid of certain people.
Many of the claims that we're facing right now within our organization and against us, these opposing forces, are undocumented claims. They're lies. They're products of propaganda that have been forced upon us for the past 70 years. They have no scientific-based evidence whatsoever.
That's right.
We have that information. We are welcome to share it with everyone else who is willing to listen.
Right,
We need this information to be shared to properly educate our public, to let them understand how it is a viable medicine, its different methods of being able to be used, and the different methods it's going to take to be able to get that distributed out to the patients.
All right.
Through continued education, we can continue this ebb and flow of evolution, and we can continue to grow our program and allow for the access that is needed within here in the state, and the comfortability of the patients being allowed to access their medicine and no longer feeling like a lunatic fringe or having to hide in caves. We are forward-thinking people here in Michigan. We're grounded in results. We're grounded in decision-making processes through evidence. And the evidence is for medical marijuana. Our ballot was initiated by people. One of the few ballots in the state to ever pass and become law that was initiated through citizens. Our people voted to put this on the ballot, and then we voted to put it into law. You know, there seems to be a growing pattern, a repeating pattern of people in the country telling the government what they want, and we're not getting the answers. We're not getting the response that we demand.
That's right.
We need to stop this before it becomes a trend.
That's right.
Check him out.
Arresting road criminals. Driving prosecutors.
People in the state here are obviously very okay with what we're doing. We're okay with having patients have access to their medicine. We don't care if patients are able to use medicine.
Criminals.
That's right, we are not criminals. This law was specifically written to protect patients' rights. For medicinal purposes, for the possession, for the acquisition, and all the other things that go along with it. Our law was protected and written to protect those rights. Our law enforcement needs to understand those rights. Those rights. of what's going on today, to share with you some different viewpoints. We want to thank everyone for coming out today and supporting this. Our goal today is not just to voice our grievances, but to also produce solutions to our problems.
That's right.
We have solutions for these issues. We are ready to present these. We are ready to work with the state to get these things moving forward. We need cooperation. We understand there's a lot on the table. There is obviously pursuit of this issue within our state already by our politicians. We need them to pursue those issues with us, with our concerns first.
We are not bad people.
Leave my weed alone.
I serve my country. I have the
It's
right.
our medicine. Where's our freedom? It is the law. Protect us.
What's that, John McClain?
What I do want to do is go ahead and